Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 834. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
What's up, Chris?
What's going on?
All right, so this is not a Star Wars stuff, because we already covered that already. But we got, no Ghostbusters either. But we got other stuff to talk about. What do you got, Chris?
So this one's pretty interesting. More the Predator news for the reboot. Olivia Munn is now a part of the cast of Shane Black's The Predator, and it says that
Psylocke in this one.
Well, I hope so. But whatever she plays, whoever she plays is fine with me. But it says that she's going to play a scientist in Special Forces as a part of the reboot.
Psylocke, but not Psylocke.
Yeah. Psylocke.
She's the hero, obviously.
Possibly.
The lead, maybe.
Possibly, yeah. One of them, anyway.
That's a different thing for Predator. Okay. I'm all for that.
I gotta tell you, this sounds really interesting. Like, this Predator movie sounds like they're going for something a bit different than normal. And it doesn't sound like a slasher, like the first one kind of was.
Nice.
But Arnold's in it, too, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Excellent. I can't wait.
Oh, my back instead of I'll be back.
You know what's great? It's great that we're going to have a Predator movie and an Alien movie around the same time. That's fantastic.
That's true, yeah.
I love that. Because it reminds me of like the 80s. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. I'm excited about that. So, all right, what else?
So this one was kind of sad for Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
After Tim Miller, the director, has decided to leave for creative differences.
Right.
Apparently, a couple of days ago, composer Junkie XL, a.k.a. Tom Hulkenborg, who choreographed, who did the music, who composed the music.
Score, yeah.
Yeah, for the first film, is also leaving, which is unfortunate.
Did you see his speech about it?
They've got it here, but I can't read it because it's being blocked for some reason.
Yeah, I wouldn't read it, but let's just say that he's like, oh, so creative differences, he's not going to be a part of it? I'm not going to be a part of it either. Thanks. It's like, whoa!
Yeah.
Ooh. So who's next? Who are they going to get? Mick G or whatever?
Listen, no, but you got to get someone to do a score, not director. But Mick G don't do scores, does he?
I don't think so.
No. But these people leaving, they're jumping ship. It's like sinking Titanic. It's like, I don't think it's coming out when it's supposed to come out.
It might get delayed, but honestly, I think that they'll get another director pretty quickly.
And another composer, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah,
unless somebody else leaves.
I think the sequel is going to make so much money regardless because of how well the first one did,
Yeah. I'm all for Deadpool 2. But I got to tell you, I saw this freaking Wonder Woman trailer. And I was like,
I love it.
Holy moly.
Yeah, I won't mention the YouTuber, but he talked about it. He says he's more pumped seeing it than even more. And then when I went back and went and saw it, I thought, holy crap.
I am pumped to see it more than Justice League. What about you, Chris?
I'm not excited at all.
Oh.
and listen, it has nothing to do with Wonder Woman. But, I remember saying the same thing about Suicide Squad. And I walked out of that theater thoroughly disappointed. So I'm planning on going to see Wonder Woman right now, unless I see a trailer or a commercial or something that completely shatters my faith in it, like Doomsday did with Batman vs. Superman.
Oh God, yeah.
However, I will say this: the trailer looked great. I have no complaints about the trailer. However, I said the same thing about Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
So I am not going to say that I'm super excited for this. I'm just being real.
Jump the shark.
I got to tell you, finally the CW shows are getting recognized because they are generating tons of cash for them. Over $1 billion.
I posted on the Flash, Supergirl, and Arrow on their little Facebook thing. It says it'd be great to see like Starfire in Supergirl, and then Nightwing in either Flash or Arrow.
That'd be cool.
And then that way, that could introduce the Titans to the
that'd be cool.
Televised, whether it's in the big screen or here on the small screen. It would be great to see it that way.
You know, speaking of Nightwing, I saw an interesting post a couple of days ago. I don't know, you guys probably saw it. It was on Facebook, about possibly having Nightwing in like one of the the DC movies, and they said possibly about having Stephen Yeun play.
Ooh,
I'm all for that.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what?
Why not?
That would be really cool. I would.
Nightwing it's a toss up between Nightwing and Deathstroke are my two favorite DC.
I'm all for that.
I was even thinking. I think I saw this on Facebook too. He would be a great Terry McGinnis, possibly as for Batman Beyond. I would. Well, I mean, he might be a little too old for like a younger one. But if they were gonna do one that was like in his like 20s or 30s, I would be totally on board with him.
I would definitely be.
Have you seen any of the webcast of Nightwings?
No.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah. What about Anna Kendrick? She wanted to be Robin or something?
She wanted to be, I think the female Robin from like The Dark Knight Returns.
You don't want that, right?
I
heard Ben Affleck was not happy about that or something like that. He was just like, oh.
I don't think we need Robin right now. I think this is too late in Batman's story to have.
Too dark, don't you think? Like,
wait till the third. I hate saying wait till maybe the second or third movie to have Robin.
I agree.
You can't write him in.
I think that the CW are going to have 2 shows next year.
Probably.
I have a feeling they're going to do Superman, or they're going to do a Batman thing.
Well, they talked about Superman on one of them. Is like how the week would progress, where Supergirl would start off the week, and then Superman would end the week, and somebody says.
I know that Warner Brothers will not allow them to have Superman for long periods of time.
Sure.
So while they're allowed to have him in the first 2, maybe he'll be in the finale. But as far as the series goes, they don't want it because they don't
what?
Yeah.
You know what would be great for Superman? Honestly, if they can't do a series, do a mini-series.
Yeah.
There you go.
2-hour TV movie or something.
3 episodes.
Or 3 episodes, yeah.
Something like that.
So technically, if
Something
I read
like
this
that.
right, in the Supergirl universe, right, technically, Superman 1 happens, and Christopher Reeve's Superman is him, technically, and Superman 2.
Oh.
All that other stuff is nonsense. Like all the other stuff, no. Because that's what they said the thing in California, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I don't watch Supergirl. So
well, pretty much they're kind of like mix matching the canon.
Interesting.
And they're saying that Superman 1 and 2 is part of the Supergirl universe. You know? But
I heard that too. I thought, ooh, nice.
when they had Linda Carter in there, now I didn't see past that too much, but I didn't see the episode after Linda Carter, but I thought for a second they were going to say that she was an elderly Wonder Woman.
That'd be interesting.
Until they ruined it, though. They changed it.
Until you saw the back end?
Yeah, she was an alien.
Like I said,
Fudge!
During that signing, of the alien thing, I thought
she had an alien act where all aliens could get citizenship on Earth.
Mm-hmm. And then at the end, when they did that little, let's just say, psycho superimposement.
But they did some nods to Wonder Woman that Supergirl had to spin around. And then they did where she says, "You should see my jet."
Oh, I love that.
That was great. And I'm like, oh, man.
I love that.
That was so cool. Now, what's this thing about Mark Hamill? Is he going to be the Joker in Flash, or is he still going to be a trickster? Because they were having these articles. I don't know if they're fake, but he's looking kind of weird.
I don't know.
Oh,
I saw those articles, though, but I'm not.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, right?
Sure.
All right, off the hero topic.
Well, wait, there was one thing I wanted to ask you about.
Yeah.
I don't know if you talked about this on here. What did you think of Ghost Rider's origin?
I saw that.
Ooh. Ooh.
Here's the thing I don't understand, all right? I read the comics, and he can't just give the powers to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if that was... First of all, I don't know why... Here's the thing. Everybody's saying it's Johnny Blaze, right? But it's not... If you look at the timeline, right? Danny Ketch was after Johnny Blaze, right?
He's like 2 or 3 past.
No, Danny Ketch was 1 after Johnny Blaze.
Oh, okay.
And then after Danny Ketch, there's this guy. That's the new guy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But why would everybody right away say Johnny Cage? Not Johnny Cage. I'm Johnny Blaze. Why would everybody say Johnny Blaze? It's probably Danny Ketch, but you don't just give. He sold his soul to. It used to be Satanish, but then they made it like it was Mephisto, and then whatever. But either way, he just can't give the power to somebody. It doesn't work like that. So
they probably changed it for
TV
for this one, because I think this, which I think this is a smart move. I don't think they're willing to say like this originates from basically Satan. You know what I'm saying?
It's a touchy subject. They don't want to touch.
So I think that this is actually a smart move on their part, and I agree with you. I think everybody jumped to the conclusion that it was Johnny Blaze because we never saw who it was.
It's Danny Ketch.
It could be, yeah.
Unless it's a newer one, I don't know.
Like I said, I saw on another thing on YouTube that discusses comic books, and they said it was Blaze.
Now, if like in a scene beforehand we heard a motorcycle or something, then I would have been like, it's Johnny Blaze.
Right.
But didn't we see
Danny Ketch had a cooler motorcycle? He had a more hip.
Yeah, but I think that having the motorcycle thing, they would try to say like, oh, it's Johnny Blaze, like.
Right. Unless it looked like a totally motorcycle that was high tech or something.
Then yeah. I honestly think most people said it was Johnny Blaze because nobody knows that there was
Danny Ketch,
another Ghost Rider in between them. But I don't know. I mean, I thought it was cool though. I was like that. That's pretty awesome.
Well, regardless, Ghost Rider's getting attention, but nobody gives a shit about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching it just to see what happens.
The ratings are in a toilet, and they notice that when he appears, the ratings spike. And then
he'll get a show.
He's going to get a show.
He'll get a show.
They're going to get canceled. They have to.
If they don't give him his own network show, they'll probably put him on Netflix.
I got to tell you, if I can get into comics quickly, I'm not going to linger too long. That Marvel Comics, from my opinion only, is so effing messed up with stuff.
Oh.
Nick Fury is the Watcher, but the white Nick Fury. And I'm like, what?
Oh.
I'm looking at the Thor comic, which is how disrespectful is this? It's called Thor the Unworthy. That's effed up in itself, right?
Yeah, and he's off looking for his freaking another hammer.
He's looking for the Ultimate Universe's Thor's hammer because that Thor died, and it's in the Marvel universe. But then he doesn't, and then he doesn't get the spoilers. Okay, he doesn't get the damn thing. But Better Ray Bill wants to give him his hammer, and that's like, come on, man, whatever.
Which makes no sense because Better Ray Bill's
and he won't be able to be Better Ray Bill.
The one he was going after.
But then he won't be able to be Better Ray Bill. He won't be able to be, I'm just unhappy with the whole She-Thor and Thor, and it's just damn confusing.
This is just
it's ridiculous.
Whole butter.
Yeah, and Marvel is just so. First, they were going to call the girl Riri Williams, right? They were going to call her Iron Man, and then people flipped, and then they call her Ironheart, but now she's in the Iron Man comic? And I'm like, what is happening here? I don't know. Marvel got in a lot of trouble for their covers, too. They were trying to sex her up, and she's only 15.
Yeah.
We all
remember the whole deal with the one dude who did Spider-Girl a certain way. So.
Yeah, they had a butt in the air. No, they screwed up badly, Marvel, with that. They getting a lot of heat. So, and there's a lot of, oh my God, the fans are rebelling like crazy with stuff. I mean, I talked about it, right? A month ago, I says, why the hell do we have to have Sorcerer Supreme? It's so overkill that you have in a whole book of the whole thing is the uniqueness is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody and their mother could be Sorcerer Supreme, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, everything.
Yeah, that's the whole
that's my rant.
Was being Supreme as you pass it on.
That's my rant.
Instead of being
it's like, oh, everybody could be everybody. So, all right, next article.
We have this. I mean, this is the one that you sent me before with the Passion of the Christ 2.
You didn't see. Now, this is a very, very touchy subject because I love the first movie, and I'm like, they should not have another one. I mean, but what is his take on it? Because this gets even worse and weird. Okay.
Well, I'm assuming. I mean, when I first heard that it was coming out, I'm assuming that the movie is going to be called Resurrection, so obviously it's going to be the 3 days later and whatnot.
Right.
But they're also saying here that, like, I guess Jesus would go to hell at one point.
No, I can't. You know what? I don't even know what this is.
Well, I know what this is, and it might not be as far-fetched as it sounds. There are stories that do have Jesus going to hell.
Well, he
doesn't get sent there.
Before he rises, I guess he goes
right.
over different things.
Yeah, he goes there, and I haven't read the Bible, so I don't know the whole story.
I remember bits of it, but I just know he's traveled in there, and that's all.
Like there was also a story that I had read a long time ago that I believe it was on the History Channel too, that I remember seeing it, and then I did my own research on it, where they had him showing up in the Greek underworld and casting out Hades and bringing all the people that were in the underworld to, I guess, to heaven. And that was I don't know that whole story, but I remember hearing that, and I was like, that is really confusing.
Ooh. I don't know about that, but all right.
That would have been interesting to see in one of the gods of war.
This is going to be so weird. I don't know if I felt comfortable even seeing it, to tell you the truth.
Listen, with all the weird things that happened on the set of the first movie,
yeah,
I don't know if they are making another one.
I think he's just. I think honestly, and I could be wrong, but I think he's just forcing it out to restart his career. I think Mel Gibson's career is done.
Well, he did a real good job in this last Expendables, and people were willing to forgive him.
He's got the new movie with Warfield, right? Hacksaw Ridge or something.
Yeah, I heard that's pretty good, though.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This Passion 2, I'm not really crazy about it at all. But that's it, or there's something else, right?
Yeah, hold on. I'm having a hard time on Dark Horizons here.
Okay.
I'm trying to get back to it. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. So we talked about Wonder Woman. We talked about Resurrection. We talked about Deadpool.
Predator. We talked about
Predator. Yeah. I heard a story today. I don't know how true it is, but it was a rumor that
I'm losing you, Chris. What?
We're losing you, Chris. Come back to the light.
Chris?
Is apparently coming out in December of next. Can you hear me?
No.
What was coming out in December?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, that was my internet. Apparently Jumanji is coming out in December of next year, like December 22nd.
Yeah.
It's going to get crushed by Star Wars.
No, I don't know. I don't understand why they do stupid shit like that.
Why would you come out around Episode 8? Like, what?
Why are they trying to release Pitch Perfect?
To me, that's more of a Thanksgiving release.
Why are they trying to release Pitch Perfect 3 when Star Wars comes out?
Oh.
Are they really? I have no idea.
I know Alvin and the Chipmunks went right against Star Wars. And actually did great because the kids had to have something else to see.
Yeah.
It was actually making money. It was pretty smart, actually.
Oh, maybe. I mean, maybe. But this says here that Jumanji moved from July 28th to December 22nd.
Suicide.
Oh,
I don't think that's a great idea.
Idiots.
And then if they say, well, Jumanji 2 didn't do very much.
Done. That is the goodbye franchise. That's done.
Well, let me see. Like, when does episode 8 come out? I know it's in December.
Get it done. Let me just take a look at this article that you're looking at.
Let me see. December 15th.
They're stupid.
Is when Star Wars is supposed to come out.
They're stupid.
Yeah,
so 7 days later?
They're stupid. They're stupid. Yeah, that's suicide.
I don't know. That sounds like
that should be either, like I said, a Thanksgiving movie or in the news, or at least in the news.
Ah, man. Why can't they have it come out in September? Or something, or August.
I realize they want people to. Granted, I know people. They want movies. People who don't want to see Star Wars and all that. But I agree. That's going to.
I honestly think that they have such egos. They're not even looking at the damn freaking date. They don't even care.
Well, I mean, like you said, I mean, there might be a crowd of people that go.
No, but this is different. I mean, I could see an animated movie.
Yeah.
But not this. This will get killed.
Yeah, especially if it's. I mean, well, I don't know. You know, it'll be interesting to see, but
nobody's gonna see it, dude.
I agree. I agree with you. I agree.
Dude,
I don't think
Star Wars.
Sony's in trouble.
They decide to go see Jumanji. If maybe a handful of people, the people that go see Star Wars once, they'll go, we've seen it once. It was decent. Let's go see something different that's a non-Star Wars movie. Otherwise, it's gonna bomb.
It's not even gonna make $40 million.
It's not even gonna make happen. It's not even gonna break even.
Or domestically, it probably wouldn't cross $100 million. And what did it cost to make? Like 200?
I'm not sure. Probably something around there.
I have to throw this in there, and I know Scott's gonna laugh, but we've had a flood of Ghostbuster articles because now it's already on DVD and Blu-ray, and it's doing really well on Blu-ray. And Paul Feig is going out there, and he's like, "Show your support for the movie." You know, Sony made budge, which now they got this another article popped out there. This new article saying, which would contradict the other articles, that Sony didn't have a partner to Ghostbusters, and that they threw the money out themselves. So, again, you can't believe every article that's out there, okay? They did have partners. They've said it over and over again. Somebody paid half, and Sony paid the other half. But they still are not, these people are not getting it right. The figures that Sony has is different than what is revealed. They can't legally say how much money they gave to Bill Murray or anybody else, and they put it as part of the Ghostbuster budget, because we just found that out. So if there's a sequel, don't be surprised, because everybody's trying to be box office experts, and everybody's trying to tell me how it's done, which I'm not saying I know how it's done fully, but they're trying it every day. I'm not doing Ghostbuster videos that much now, and everybody's like going crazy, losing their crap. If it happens, so what? That's all I have to say. Any other article?
Nothing crazy here.
Want to add anything to that or no?
No.
Okay. What else did I want to talk about before we go away? Hold on. Oh, Starship Troopers, they want to reboot.
Yeah.
That's maybe a good idea.
I hope they don't try to make it super serious.
Could we?
Yeah.
I mean, why, you want it to be funny?
Yeah, I do. I want it to be like it was with the old one.
Because they did use, let's not forget, they did use amputees in the first one.
Okay. More than likely, also, Daniel Craig is probably going to be Bond again, by the way.
Yeah.
Because he's changing his tune about that, too. And they really don't want anybody else.
They probably threw him enough of this.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it because he's like, oh, what else am I going to do lately? It's not like he's got tons of movies lined up. You got to think of job security at some point in time. And Evangeline, which is Rob Liefeld's other character, is going to Paramount. So,
really?
Yeah. Okay, and this other article Paul Feig is going to direct Mindy Kaling and Emma Thompson's untitled comedy for Fox 2000. What is that supposed to be? Set in a world of late-night talk shows, the project is described as being in the vein of Devil Wears Prada and broadcast news. I don't know about that. We'll see. And I think that's pretty much it. Weren't we supposed to get a trailer soon for... What was the movie we were supposed to get a trailer for? Oh, wait. When's episode 8 trailer? That's going to be like a teaser with Rogue One or no?
Oh, I doubt it's going to come out with Rogue One. If it comes out any time by Rogue One, it'll probably come out a few days beforehand, like online.
Oh, it's not going to be with Rogue One a teaser?
I doubt it.
Oh, wow.
I doubt it. Because everybody said that last year with Force Awakens, and it didn't come out with The Force Awakens. So, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't get anything till next year.
I see.
It really wouldn't. It wouldn't surprise me, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I'll tell you what, though. I think we're going to get a teaser beforehand. However, I think that first trailer, like the main trailer, is going to be at Celebration.
Which is when?
April.
Really?
Yeah. The first theatrical trailer. I think the Super Bowl might get... I don't know. I don't even know.
Super Bowl's going to get something in January.
Did they get something last... The Super Bowl's not in January.
When's the Super Bowl? No,
February.
February? Is it not always in February? Is it February?
Pretty sure.
It's always the last week of January into February. All right. Or whatever.
After Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then it's going to get... All right, so then it's going to be... Maybe they'll have a Star Wars thing then. Also, we still have to find out from Fox, from 20th Century Fox, what the hell are they doing with the Fantastic Four 2 that is supposed to be released in 2020, which it's by then we're going to be getting some news soon. I mean, what movie are they going to put in its place, or are they going to actually do a Fantastic Four 2, or are they going to reboot it again? They have to start... There's that whole thing that's going to be happening again where they're going to have to film, they're going to have to do something before a certain date, or they're going to lose the rights again. So
yeah, they need something because the gal's going to change her hair again before the ending scene.
2020, it has to be out by, or else they lose it. So they're not going to lose it, you know that. I don't know. All right. I'm sure we'll hear some news soon. Hopefully it just goes back to Marvel. All right. Take care. Bye for now.
Ciao. Bye.